Oops, it's breaking.
It's breaking all apart.
This is officially an Amanda Messes Up in the Kitchen episode. Hello there, it's Amanda, and I am here with an extremely special guest, my mom. She of the chocolate dumpet cake and the oven fried chicken and biscotti. Judy is her name, or do you want people to know you as Judith?
Either one.
Okay. All right. Today we are making a coconut custard pie, and we're kind of winging it. First, we're going to make the crust. You want to start by adding the flour, and it's a shortening crust.
Right, and it's a one crust pie, so it's 1 cup of flour, a half a teaspoon of salt.
So the crust recipe comes from this book, which is Meta Given's Modern Encyclopedia of Cooking, which is a real classic. You can find it sometimes in vintage bookstores or online. I highly recommend it. So it was like your go-to cookbook, right?
I learned to do a lot of things from that cookbook.
Yeah. Okay, so that was a cup of flour and 1/3 of a cup of shortening.
You always used Crisco. It was old-fashioned.
Yeah.
My grandmother used lard, and I do this with my hands. And I put the Crisco in there, I sort of coat it in globs with some of the flour.
Yeah.
And then I just kind of pinch it apart so it gets covered with the flour.
And you chilled the Crisco, right?
Yes, use less if you're using lard.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone uses lard anymore.
I think some people do, but not as, very infrequent.
I think it's about good now.
Okay. So do you want me to like do a tablespoon at a time?
Yes,
So we have ice water. Got ice water going. Is that okay?
Yeah, and then I just kind of like take the fork to sort of gather it together.
That's 2 tablespoons.
You just sort of have to do that by how it looks. When it comes together, you stop adding water. And I think it needs a little bit more.
Okay, I'm going to do that like a half a tablespoon. Okay. How's that?
Now it's all pretty much together, and then you sort of push it to the side. Your messy hands back in there again.
Okay.
No, it needs a little bit more there.
Okay. So at this point, we're at like 2 3/4 tablespoons of water, ice water.
Like into a nice little, just put it into like a little disc.
Okay. Great, that looks beautiful. I'm gonna go stick that in the fridge, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna roll it out, right?
Right.
You wanna look at that one.
Okay,
yeah.
yes.
So we are moving on to the rolling out stage, and you may notice that we have a swap. So we're using a batch that was made earlier so we could chill it. And we are going to be rolling this out for a 9-inch pie pan.
And hopefully it works.
Yeah. My mom is a very patient baker. She takes her time. I feel like with the pie crust ingredients, I would have like stopped too soon because I would have been like, oh, it's okay, it's lumpy, let's go. And you made sure it was like nice and like little shreds. They were almost like coconut flakes. So while she's rolling, I'm gonna tell you something, which is that this coconut custard pie, my mom has a recipe for coconut custard pie that she's made for a long time, which includes this crust and then right? It's like this crust with a different filling, right?
Yes, but it's very similar to that. Yes.
But it's very, she's away from home and doesn't have her recipes with her, so the filling comes from Taste of Home, and it's called Can't Miss Coconut Custard Pie. But we're gonna make some adjustments to it. So just wanted to cite the original source, but the recipe that you'll see on Food 52 will be a little bit different. I'm really enjoying this episode because I'm just kind of hanging out.
And I'm used to a rolling pin that has little handles on the end.
Oh, that's right. I don't have one of those. All of mine are this style. When did you make your first pie?
After I got married, I think.
Yeah? So did you cook much when you were growing up?
Not a whole lot, but I did cook some. But not a whole lot. I would finish cooking because my mother worked in the evenings. She was a hostess at a restaurant. And she would prepare the dinner, and then when I would get home from school, I'd have to like finish it.
Oh.
For the rest of the family. But I didn't actually make anything much from scratch.
Okay.
You think that's correct?
I think that looks good. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
All right, I usually then like basically kind of flip it in.
Oh.
How do you do it?
Okay.
Let's do your way.
Well, no, flip it in if you can. I'll let you do that.
All right. Ooh. Nope.
I think it's gonna break.
I think it's gonna break.
You can try it, and if it breaks, then we'll roll out the other one.
That sounds great. Oops, it's breaking.
It's breaking all apart.
This is officially an Amanda Messes Up in the Kitchen episode. So we're gonna let this one go and change its attitude in the fridge. All right, we're gonna come back with the recently made batch.
We're using the one that we just made, so it's not real chilled, but sometimes that doesn't matter. I don't think my grandmother ever chilled her crust.
No?
I don't think so. I think she just put it together and rolled it out, and that was it. I think I'm gonna skip this.
Yeah? It's annoying you?
Probably.
Oh, look at that.
Good old-fashioned way. How are we doing there, Amanda? Okay?
You were doing really well. You're doing really well, and I'm just having a delightful time hanging out.
How about you do that part?
Oh, okay. But
You
how?
have to do something.
I have to do It's true. Alrighty. Okay.
Okay. Turn this under a little and.
Oh my gosh, this is so nice and pillowy, this dough. Is this the crust that you use for your peach pie or no?
Regular pies?
Yeah, like apple pie, peach pie.
Yeah. I use it. This is the crust I use for everything.
Did you want to prick this or no?
Yeah, I think we should prick it a little.
Okay, great.
Even though
Let's
it
do
says
it.
Not to.
Okay.
Filling does not bleed through, so it's fine.
Oh, you even do the sides. Okay. All right. One thing about my mom is she is extremely thorough.
I'm better at vacuuming. Okay.
All right.
That's it for you.
Then we're gonna put a little parchment in, and you want to pour the pie weights in. And now here's the crazy part: is that you part bake this at 450. It's really hot, so I have the oven cranked to 450 for 12 to 18 minutes. Okay, here we go. Ready? Okay. All right. We'll be back. Okay, my mom. She keeps saying all these interesting tips off camera, so I'm trying to get her. Okay, so this is the pie crust, just the little scraps that she baked on a piece of aluminum foil with some sugar on top. This way you get a little snack.
A little snack, and you can also see if your pie crust is flaky. See, you can see it's very flaky.
Oh yeah, nice. Thank you. Oh, that is really good. Oh, there's our. Okay, should we check the oven again? All right. My mom's taking the pie out, so we can remove the weights.
Oh, looks pretty good. I think 5 more minutes and it'll be perfect.
Okay, great.
Maybe even a little less.
Yeah, I would say like 3 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. So we got the bowl, and I'm gonna let you lead the way here. I see that I guess this has a leak in it.
Oh.
It'll be about 2.5 cups.
That'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Okay. Okay.
So we start with 3 eggs.
3 eggs. Okay. Here we go. Okay.
So you want to whisk the eggs really. You want to beat them up really well.
Okay.
2/3 cup of sugar.
Okay.
And 3 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, and I mix them together.
Okay.
I do this because then it spreads the flour out so it doesn't end up lumpy in the mixture there.
Okay.
And we don't have to strain it then.
All right.
A lot of times they tell you to strain your custard, but
Who wants to do that? No one does.
yeah. Now you're going to whisk in the flour and sugar.
Okay. You do it in one fell swoop.
Yeah.
That's not enough.
Yeah, it is.
No. There you go. I like a lot of salt.
I know, but
Okay.
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 A teaspoon of vanilla.
Okay, so that was a ½ teaspoon. This is, I'm gonna go a little bit more because each one was a little bit less than it was supposed to be. So I'm just kind of winging it here.
And
so
then
now
we pour in the milk,
Yes,
and you
from
just
our-
keep whisking it all together.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's nice.
It calls for sweetened shredded coconut, but we're using unsweetened shredded coconut.
Okay, yeah.
So, and you just sprinkle that all
Oh.
over the bottom of the pie plate.
Oh, the whole amount.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's so interesting. I thought you were gonna mix it in here. Okay, ready? Am I going too fast?
Yeah, go all the way around. So just, you know, you want the coconut to stay spread out. Yeah, I wanted to sprinkle this on, but I don't know how we're going to do that now.
Yeah, again. It might actually help hold it in.
And then when we get done doing that, then just sprinkle the nutmeg on top.
Okay.
I don't know how we're going to get this back to the oven.
Okay, here we go. I'm doing the Martha Stewart trick, which is to not look down, but look at your destination.
Good job, Amanda.
45 minutes. Yeah,
45 minutes, okay.
Okay, I'm gonna get the timer going. We'll see you later.
The time is up.
Time is up. Okay. So we did the jiggle test as opposed to, you can put a toothpick in and see if it comes out clean, but we decided to do the like, here, like that.
Yeah, I think that that's perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna let it cool now for an hour while we eat dinner, and then we'll come back and taste it. It is time for the dessert hour, and I'm gonna show off our coconut custard pie.
Yes.
And I'm gonna show off Fiverr, who has a little bit of a shave, and as somebody in our family described her as looking like a peeled potato. We're gonna slice it up.
I used to make this pie for Easter
Yeah?
every year. That's when I made this pie. And I never made it any other time. For some reason it was special Easter dessert.
You know, it's gonna be perfect because it's gonna be like warm and a little, and like tender. Oh, that looks so good.
There we go.
Whoops. Oh, by the way, I didn't even mention this. She practiced this over the weekend before the video. I was like, that's cheating. Also, how are we gonna mess up if you've practiced?
Well, we did mess up, so
But-
we managed to do that anyway.
But
This is actually better than what I practiced, because when I practiced, I used sweetened shredded coconut, and today we used unsweetened shredded coconut, which is better because you put sugar in
it's so good.
the pie anyway.
And
So-
I highly recommend eating it warm, don't you?
Oh yeah, yes.
It is
you should,
so good.
You should eat it warm.
Yeah. Mom, thank you so much.
Oh, you're quite welcome.
Oh, whoa, whoops. Ah! Whoa, whoa!
Well, Amanda just messed up again in the kitchen.
It just was, I was just going to give you a big hug. That's all. All right, thanks for doing this. I
Thank
appreciate
you for
it.
having me.
We have a small family audience.